What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I own Solana and I own XRP. And a lot of people believe that these two are the next in line for an ETF. And while I've made a video already talking about the XRP ETF, I haven't really talked about the Solana ETF and just the conversation behind whether we actually will see that Solana ETF. And I think this video is more about what will get to the market first, and I want to explain why I believe this will happen. Um, but we'll get into what I think is going to happen in a little bit. Before we dive into the details of this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. Now, I have a link for Margex down there at the top of the description. If you guys want to trade Solana as well as XRP, both at up to a 50x leverage, you can do that on Margex. You can also do a 5x leverage if you want to. I have a few trades in there for XRP at a 5x leverage, at a 50x leverage, at a 10x leverage. I have a few in there for Solana at a 10x leverage and higher. Um, I just try and make these investments because I see the growth potential. It's been a little bit more difficult with Solana's growth as of late to kind of see or to add to those positions. But definitely great to see both of them making moves, making strides in the last week or so. But feel free to check out my link for Margex, check out my link for Patreon as well as Twitter if you guys want to follow me over there. Now, um, talking about the ETFs are a big deal. And the reason why the ETFs are huge is because it brings stability, it brings traditionalists, it brings what we consider normal investors back into the space or into this space for once. And having those ETFs create consistency to where somebody is buying in that position, but then not buying in it to immediately sell. They're buying into it so that they can now average in maybe a month later, and then average in a month later, and average in a month later after that, and after that. And you'll be able to see the growth just by people continuously adding to that position, continuously adding to that ETF over time. No matter if it's at a high price or a low price, they're just adding to it in general and holding on to it forever. That's really what an ETF is. You're holding on to it for a long period of time. I really wish that we had an ETF that paid a dividend because I would buy up so much of these ETFs if that was the case. However, we don't have that at the moment. Eventually we will. We'll have some that have the stakeability and you're gaining a certain percentage through staking it, which is then being paid back to investors. That would be great. But right now we do not have that. Now, when it comes to Solana and XRP's price, Solana is currently standing at $190.80. Now, I own XRP and Solana. I have $9,663 worth of Solana at the current moment, which Solana sits at about an $88 billion market cap. It has $2.7 billion worth of volume, which gives it a volume to market cap ratio of 3%. That doesn't tell you that it's not popular. Typically, when you look at lower end things that are below, let's say, a billion or 2 billion, that's where you start to see you see the popularity, or you start to see that popularity here. It should be consistently seeing a billion, 2 billion, $3 billion. Which this is down by 14 or 15% in the last 24 hours. So it was a lot higher then. If we look at XRP's price, it's currently at 60 cents, which I have $61,000 worth of XRP, significantly more than what I have in Solana. Honestly, I should have had more. If I had a lot of money then, I would have invested a ton when it was at $11, and I called it out and said that this would get back to $200. And I just didn't have money to invest at those moments. I did have XRP at those moments, and honestly, if I would have done that, I could have probably bought both with just the money that I gained from Solana. So never mind. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you never want to play like the shoulda, coulda, woulda game. Can't say that I made a mistake because I still do like XRP and I like what I'm holding. It's just I could have gained a lot short term. But the point is, it's like, would I have sold my Solana up at the $200 mark if that was the case? maybe, maybe not. But XRP currently stands at $34 billion market cap with about $1 billion worth of volume. Now, when it comes to the argument behind like Solana versus XRP, there definitely is a conversation around Solana ETFs, but majority of the conversation that I've seen when I searched it was definitely around whether they even thought that they were going to dive into other altcoins rather than just Bitcoin and Ethereum. Um, and Solana definitely didn't have as much hype around the ETF side of things as XRP does. And maybe it's because XRP has a larger conversation or a larger following behind it than Solana does. Or maybe they both have the same type of following there, but XRP is just, it needs kind of those positive wins because of all of the negativity that's going on with it, that you're seeing so many different ETF conversations because more people are searching for what's next for XRP, what's going on with Ripple versus the SEC, and then you have the ETFs that pop up. So it's more about they're trying to have positive wins over the negative wins, while Solana really doesn't need any positive wins because everything surrounding it has been primarily positive. But you see the certain articles, certain places are talking about how Solana, will be an ETF, or the market bets on Solana ETF there. But then you also have a bigger conversation on XRP. And the article that I brought up before, Ripple's XRP surges as hype around an ETF gains momentum. 66% in a bearish market is an ETF coming. And just continuously talking about XRP being the ETF or the next in line ETF. However, let's talk about this. Let's have a conversation on what will be next, because I want to know first what you think will be next before we get into this, and also let me know in the comment section even after the video. But for me, I definitely think there's when you look at it, there's a reason as to why I believe that XRP will not be next. I don't know if we have a conclusion of Ripple versus SEC. And I'm not saying that XRP, is not going to be kind of a next in line cryptocurrency. It just may not beat Solana to the punch, right? Solana has a lot of positivity that's going for it, has a lot of creation, has fast transactions and cheap costs as well. And you see a lot of hype behind that. There's no like fighting the fact that this $88 billion market cap coin should be an ETF, right? We see it. XRP should be the next that's in line, but the problem is I've said it, is the litigation, is the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit that's been going on, that's been hovering over them as a dark rain cloud, is the main problem as to why we are not seeing or going to see an XRP ETF for the time being. That's not going to be the next in line one. Now, if we see a conclusion to this case come very, very soon, which a lot of people are very hopeful for, then it brings XRP back into the conversation and say XRP honestly will be next. If we see a conclusion to that, everything surrounding XRP will be at the top of everyone's list. The reason being popularity. You create those things and you have more and more people that are looking to get into that because of now the legal clarity that you have with XRP, the legal clarity that you have with Ripple, the regulatory clarity that you would have with cryptocurrency. And it's all because of this one thing that finally reached a conclusion, right? So if you do have that before that full conversation comes into play, everything else will be put to the back burner and XRP will be brought up to light because of the popularity, and everybody wants to get on that popularity train, right? You'll see a ton of YouTube videos created about it that people never talked about XRP before. They will talk about it as much as they possibly can, which is understandable, right? You'll see conversations on Twitter. You'll see a bunch of tweets saying XRP to $1,000 and just all of these other pieces. Once you see the clarity behind Ripple versus the SEC. Now, if you do not see that, Solana is next in line. I guarantee it. with Ripple still on the, or with XRP still on the back burner, or still in that uncertainty, Solana is there to take that place, right? It's a substitution in a way. No offense to Solana holders, which is me as well. No offense to Solana believers that believe it can get there even with XRP having that clarity. I just don't think that's the case. You have 4-year battle, and once that comes to an end, you know what happens next. Guys, let me know what you think. Who do you think is next? Do you feel like I'm spot on saying Solana is technically next unless XRP has the clarity that it needs? Or do you believe no matter what, Solana will be next? Or do you believe that no matter what, XRP will be next? We don't need the clarity. We just need the ETF out there, and it will be out there, even with the current case going on, the current lawsuit going on. But let me know your opinion in the comment section below. Guys, if you could, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out the links for Twitter, for Patreon, and for Margex in the description. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.